Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and guess what? We're doing another beer review like we do here on Beer Geek Nation 2 to 3 times a week, if not more. Today we're looking at the latest release from Firestone Walker. This is the second time I believe they've bottled this. This is their Helldorado. It's a blonde barley wine aged in various, I believe just bourbon barrels actually. I believe this one is just bourbon barrels, 11.8% alcohol by volume. And you pick this one up at QualityLiquorStore.com. You can buy it there, have it shipped directly to you. Last year I had this, and you can check out my review. I wasn't super crazy about it. Not a whole lot of barrel, a little bit of booziness to it. Just wasn't crazy about it. I didn't think it held up to like the Firestone barrel-aged hype, if you were. So curious about this one. Wanted to try it again. Let me get into a glass so you guys know what smells, tastes. Give me the final verdict on the Firestone Walker Helldorado 2016. All right, guys, the aroma. Yeah, it's really interesting. It reminds me more of like almost like a Weizenbock, or a really like a super saison, or like an imperial Hefeweizen. Banana, clove, a little bit of fruitiness in there. Toasted coconut, definitely getting that bourbon barrel, some vanilla, some burnt sugar coming off of it. Definitely a fruitiness, definitely a little bit of that clovey kind of characteristic coming off of it. A little bit of bubblegum in there. It's a really nice smelling beer. Definitely more barrel on this one from what I remember from the other one. All right, guys, the taste. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Tons of barrel in this one. Definitely nailed this batch. Right at the front of the tongue, a little bit of cloviness, sweet, sweet kind of caramel type of flavor. Like a homemade caramel chunk. Definitely getting the vanilla bourbon barrel characteristic. Tons of toasted coconut, which is really kind of playing off the cloying, kind of the cloviness, the banana characteristic, that bubblegum type of flavor. Definitely playing off of that. A little bit of oakiness in there. Definitely getting heat, 11.8%. You're definitely getting the heat, maybe a little bit of residual sweetness from that alcohol in the aftertaste. More of that kind of toasted coconut, burnt coconut flavor, blending with the cloviness, the banana phenolic characteristic back there as well. Very, very well crafted beer. This one is night and day compared to last year's. It's, you know, like I said, you definitely taste the alcohol, but it's not boozy by any means. Barrel is very prominent, and it's a super solid base beer. Very, very nice stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Firestone Walker Helldorado 2016, 11.8% alcohol by volume. Pick it up at QualityLiquorStore.com. Guys, going to give this one an A. Really, really solid stuff. And like I said, just night and day compared to last year's, which I wasn't a huge fan of. It was solid, don't get me wrong. It's still a really solid Firestone beer, but this is Firestone. Incredibly solid base beer. It's a really interesting style, that blonde barley wine. To me, like I said, it's more of like an imperial saison, imperial Hefeweizen, a little bit like a Weizenbock type of flavor to it. And then adding that barrel characteristic, the toasted coconut, vanilla, a little bit of oakiness, really ramps it up to the next level, bringing out all those kind of phenolic characteristics, cloviness. Just absolutely love it. Tastes like a really big beer, is a really big beer, and it's a very complex beer. A lot going on here, and there's some subtlety to it, which you wouldn't really expect, but it's definitely there. If you haven't had this one, definitely check this batch out. Very, very good stuff. Getting an A from me. Remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. And if you can, please click on the Support Beer Geek Nation logo right up there. Cheers.